morning. It's about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday the 14th of July 2021. I'm at Venford Reservoir on Dartmoor. I've decided that I would try and do some documentation on some of my treks while I'm out and about, inspired by an old pal of mine, Carl Keaton, who's he's over in Thailand, and he films some spectacular trails that he does over there. So I thought I'd give it a go. Mine won't be as professional as his, but we'll give it a try. Venford is one of the smaller reservoirs on Dartmoor, but it's certainly one of the most prettiest. And it only takes about an hour to walk round. But what I'm really here for is to find a little hidden gem which is nestled about a mile north of here, and it's Venford Falls, which is fairly well known locally, but it doesn't appear on any maps, and it's pretty well hidden. And it's a twin waterfall, which is kind of spectacular when you get down to the river level, but it's a bit of a challenge. So we're going to give it a go, see how we get on. And at the moment, just arrived, just enjoying the view, and the sun's shining. As I drove across the hills this morning, it was covered in fog, so I was kind of a bit dubious, but the forecast did say it was going to sun. So hopefully it'll be a good day. We'll see how we get on. So we walked away from the reservoir and we're heading along the valley, pretty close to the river, which you can probably hear, which is hidden down there in that valley. So we've got to cut through left somewhere along here. I'm not exactly sure where, but we'll keep going along and see if we can find a way down. I mean, it looks pretty clear here, but I don't think we're far enough along, so we'll carry on for a bit. Okay, so we're attempting to climb down this rather deep wooded valley covered in boulders and bracken and brambles. I'm not sure whether this is the best path or not, but to be honest, I don't think there is any good paths down to where we're heading. But I'm pretty sure I can hear the falls. Kind of a loud surge of water, and it sounds too loud for just the river. But we'll attempt this anyway. It'll be a bit of a challenge. These boulders are covered in moss and loose. makes it even more trickier when you're holding a phone, a camera on a tripod. But needs must. Getting closer. It's getting louder, but I think that's... Oh, I can see the river. Okay, so don't think we're quite at the point of the waterfall. That's a long way down. Right, I can see the river. It's just a case of locating the falls. So I'm gonna turn this off for a minute, and that'll give me some extra grip. And we'll see you down the bottom. Okay, I've reached the bottom, got to the river. This isn't the falls, although it's quite impressive in its own right. I think we've come too far along downstream, so I think I need to head back upstream a bit. For how long I'm not sure, but we're definitely... Oh, and there's a dipper. Excellent. Shame I haven't got the zoom lens. That was just too heavy to bring as well, so I've left that in the car. Oh, it's coming right up here. I'm sliding back down. Lovely. So we're going to head upstream a bit, I think, and hopefully we'll strike gold. Beautiful. And there we have it. At last. Venford Falls. That's actually very impressive. They're not wrong when they said it was hidden. Wow. If you look, you've got steep, sliding valleys on both sides. But was it worth it? Yes, I think so. Absolutely. Stunning. But we're above it, so we need to get down to the riverbed, which is another little challenge. It's not too far down, but it's quite steep. But we'll get some pictures. Down by the riverbed. So we'll see you down there. Okay, here we are. Made it to the riverbed. Problem was I had probably come in the wrong side of the river. So I had to cross the river, which wasn't as easy as it looks. But anyway, there we are. The photo opportunities on the other side were very limited, so I needed to go over to the other side. But there we are. We made it. Been wanting to come here for a long time. So one of those, it was on my list to get round to, and glad I've done it. Beautiful. So there we are. Got my pictures. Got the camera set up and got various, some frozen pictures, frozen the water, others with a slow shutter speed to smooth the water, so we'll see how they turn out later on. Hopefully they'll be okay. But what a place. I mean, it's fantastic. It's almost jungle. As close as I'm going to get to the jungles of Thailand, Carl. Yeah, amazing. So, going to head back up the valley. Another steep climb. So we'll see you at the top. Standing on top of the falls now. So we're back on the top of the valley, and note to self that it was a easier path, steeper but easier than the other side of the river. So follow the left-hand side of the river and descend from there. It's a little bit steeper, but it's not as hard. The boulders and the brambles. Here we are. And we're at the top. So we're going to head back to the towards the reservoir, see if we can spot some wildlife on the way, and probably have a walk around the reservoir. See you in a bit. So I've had a well-deserved break, I think. Refueled, had a cup of coffee, and we're going to have a walk around the reservoir. We're at the dam end at the moment. Start and we'll have a walk around. Have a look. So we'll see you in a bit. So we're just following the well-maintained path around the reservoir, and horse, little grebe with chicks. I was going to put my zoom lens on, but decided against it, which kind of wishing I had now. Never mind. These foxgloves are everywhere. Beautiful. Actually growing some in the greenhouse at home to plant out. Oh, heron. To plant out next year. They won't flower this year, but next year hopefully they will. A little warbler in the tree there, probably a chiffchaff, but beautiful. There's the dam at the other end. Start. And there's a baby robin in there. No doubt you'll not be able to see it, but he's there. Get a picture of that, I think. So we'll turn off for a minute. So we're around the other side of the reservoir now. It's great crested grebe with chicks, mallards. Very nice. The path's really good, apart from it's quite rooty in areas and stony. You wouldn't get a pushchair around here easily, certainly not a wheelchair. But it's flat, it's not hilly at all. Beautiful place. There we are, back to the dam again. That took me about half an hour to walk round. So, well, they said it'd take about an hour to walk round, but with my pace, probably half an hour is about right. So there we are. Time to head back. Excellent morning, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the falls. Lovely walk around the reservoir. So there we are. That's the first film done. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully they'll get better. Maybe the equipment might get better. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Thanks again.